is an age of experts. Every day we learn to rely more and more on the skilled knowledge of people who specialize. Consider the analytical chemist, an expert whose highly specialized knowledge and exacting work ensure that our food is pure and beneficial. In these days when food is not so plentiful as in peacetime, we take more interest in what we eat. We want to know if it is sufficiently nourishing and energizing. We want to know if it is pure. Thanks to the analytical chemist, we are able to eat and drink with confidence. Now for another type of expert, the bridge builder. So long as man remains on terra firma, he must have bridges. And it is a marvel of modern times how the bridge builder's plans take shape in steel and concrete. His specialized skill transforms a blueprint into a great structure, correct to a fraction of an inch, and gradually the bridge takes shape, a solid and trustworthy monument to the craftsmanship of its designer. Before long, traffic swarms over the new bridge, each driver and pedestrian trusting the expert who built it. Another class of expert harnesses the death-dealing power of high-tension electricity for the good of mankind. This X-ray apparatus generates a current of 1,000,000 volts, and in some ways can achieve greater results even than radium. At the touch of a button, the huge X-ray tube is brought silently and accurately into place. Foot controls enable the floor to be raised or lowered at will. Microphones enable the nurse to ask the patient if he is comfortable and to receive his reply. While the rays are on, the patient is isolated from the expert operator, who is protected by thick walls of barium concrete. Thanks to the work of experts, science uses electricity to prolong life and ease suffering. Today, every fireman has to be an expert. His is essentially a job for a specialist, embodying skilled knowledge of chemicals, foam apparatus, electricity, poison gas, and incendiary bombs. The men of the National Fire Service have already proved themselves worthy of the nation's trust, and it is worth remembering that the fireman is not only a hero and a tower of strength, but a highly trained technician, in other words, a specialist. The work of another band of experts enables us to sit comfortably in a cinema, seeing and hearing the latest films. Motion picture technicians are experts. The cameramen, sound engineers, and others responsible for the film's production. And as we watch the story in celluloid unfolding itself on the screen, think of the delicate machinery that enables us to view it clearly. The human eye, which works about 14 hours a day. The eye is one of man's most valuable possessions. And that is why those who are wise entrust the care of their eyes to the one expert fully qualified to deal with them, the medical eye specialist. He has devoted years of intensive study to his subject. He is truly an expert, which is just as it should be, because our eyesight is much too valuable to risk at the hands of anyone lacking in knowledge and experience of such a delicate subject. The eye specialist is served by other experts, the spectacle makers, skilled craftsmen on whom we rely for the accurate dispensing of prescriptions. And not only do they prepare the lenses exactly as prescribed by the specialist, they fashion new shapes in frames that dismiss once and for all the mistaken idea that spectacles do not enhance one's appearance. And now another expert takes charge, this time an experienced fitter, who knows how important it is for spectacles to fit correctly and becomingly. From examination to fitting, the eyes have received expert attention all the way. These facilities are available through the National Eye Service to all who cannot afford a private consultation. The National Eye Service provides examination by a medical eye specialist, plus accurate and well-fitting glasses, all at a low inclusive cost. Remember always to trust the expert. If you have any doubts about your eyesight, consult a medical eye specialist. If you cannot afford to do so privately, ask your doctor about the National Eye Service.